Hey, we are here for a live ear grooming night for Stubborn and showing off today's merch of the day. This one says, a wise woman once said, fuck it, I'm getting a Sphynx cat, and lived happily ever after. And there's the kitty. How cute is that, huh? She's so cute. In her little fairy tale dress. So this graphic is available on our tees, our tanks, our hoodies, our coffee mugs, tumblers, totes. I think that's all we have. And here's what Stubborn's doing. He's just chilling out on the chair. Looks all calm and peaceful. He doesn't know that it's about to be grooming time. Oh, sorry, buddy. You gotta groom your ears. Yeah. He's such a couple. Oh, he's such a couple. Let me show you the setup. First of all, my grooming table. If you haven't seen this yet, got it on Amazon. Has a little storage shelf under there. Has the adjustable height rack, I guess I'll call it, bars with the built-in eyelets so that you can hang a grooming sling if you're using one like I am. That's available on Amazon. The grooming sling is available on our website. We have 3 different sizes made by a designer in Australia. She does an amazing job. So helpful to help groom your pet if they are wiggly and squiggly like Stubborn is. And especially if you don't have any help. Our pet shower cap / ear cap. What's going on here? It's twisted. Shower cap / ear cap. Really great for ear cleaning because once you apply the product, they're going to want to shake their head and they'll shake the product all over you and your walls and out of their ears if you don't have a cap on their head. Also, just FYI, these are SPF 50, so they can also be used as a sun cap if you're bringing them outside. And our Renewed Pet ear drops. Our 100% cotton wipes. The bigger square ones are the wipes. The round ones are what we call the cotton pads. So you can get either option of those, all available on our website. This, not available on our website, but Stubborn's going to be treated with Tiki Cat brand tuna and scallops in creamy gravy inside of a, I don't think I can put this together with one hand, inside of a Lickable cat treat dispensing spoon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that together in a minute. Anyway, the spoons are available on Amazon, so I can send you the links for the grooming table or the cat spoon that's on Amazon. Also, we have a blog on our website for my top recommended lickable cat treats, since there's a ton on the market, and there's only, I think there was like 14 or 16 that I would recommend that I would feed my own cat. Otherwise, many of them didn't have ingredients that I would want to feed, so I can send you the blog for that. And then the rest of the stuff's available on our website, and I can send you links for those things too. Okay, so I'm going to put you in the holder. Let's fix my spoon. This thing just helps you dispense the treat without it being such a messy situation. So just put the little slider down at the end and slide it forward, and now you have a nice little spoon for the treat. Alright, let me get started. Hi, buddy. Oh, come here, buddy. Yeah. Time to get your ears groomed. Oh no. Isn't he so cute? Oh, he's sticking his tongue out. You see that? I love when they do that. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, buddy. Alright, so you gotta get their feet in the 4 holes. That's the most challenging part, getting them in the sling. Once they're in there, you're pretty good to go. Buddy. Buddy. Get your foot in. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh. if you have somebody to help you get your pet into the sling, it would be very helpful. Because it's not an easy job for one person. Alright, belly strap around. I know. Clip. Is your foot in there? Okay. And second clip. Okay. And up we go. One second. Oh, I gotta put my hair out. It's hot in here today. Apparently this is going to be a little bit of a job, isn't it, Stubborn? Yeah. Can people see your face? There we go. Hat on. It's got an adjustable strap under the chin, so it stays on really well. Tighten it up, not too tight, but tight enough that they can't fling it off. Want your treat? Want some treat? Good job. Oh yeah, that's some yummy stuff. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's yummy, 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 yummy. Alright, shake your drops up good. And slide one ear out. Try to turn their head a little so that the drops will go down in easily. And I don't know, it's about 6 to 8 drops for a cat. But basically you can just fill the ear canal. You don't have to count the drops. Just, you know there's enough when you see it start to pool up. And then you know the ear canal's full. Oi! I didn't get his ear back in the hat fast enough. I tried. It's a little bit slippery. Where's the chin strap? There we go. Okay, now I'm going to tighten it back up again. And now, that's in there, we're going to give him a little massage. Just like right along the outside of his ears like this. And that helps work the product down all the way in the ear canal and all the little crevices in there. And also, we just want it to sit in there full of the product for, ideally you want to do this for like 1 to 3 minutes. The longer the product stays in there, the better it's going to work. The eardrops are designed to not only dry up the wax and the debris in the ear, but also help to pull it out to the surface. So over the next 24 hours so that you can wipe it out. So when you first use the drops, we'll wipe out his ears today. But then I recommend also coming back the next day, about 24 hours later, and wipe out the ears again, and you'll be surprised you'll have some more discharge and debris in there to wipe out the next day, because the product's going to help pull the debris out. And task number 3 is it's designed with natural antibacterial and anti-yeast properties, because yeast and bacteria are very common issues in the ears for our pets, especially our hairless pets who tend to just have very sensitive immune systems and their bodies don't do a super good job of taking care of things like that. So Sphynx cats in particular tend to, in very high percentage, deal with chronic yeast infections. A lot of the debris in the ear really is excess yeast. So the more we can keep the yeast numbers down, the better, the less debris you'll have. And certainly if your cat or dog's ear debris is very liquidy or has a very foul smell, then that's definitely a bacterial infection. Our products can heal a bacterial infection if it's mild to moderate and you are dedicated to using the products daily. It can take 5 to 10 days of daily treatment with the ear products though to heal a mild to moderate ear infection. But of course, if you're at all worried if it's a lot of discharge, very foul smelling and very liquidy, then you may want to bring your pet to the vet and get some conventional antibiotics for their ears. My issue with conventional treatments for bacterial infections or yeast infections in the ears is that they're very harsh. Yes, they can kill the yeast and the bacteria, but they'll also kill off the good microflora that's supposed to be in the ear, and then it will over dry the ears, and so you can set yourself up for a cycle of chronic infections of the ears. Whereas our product, it will work the same way to heal yeast and bacteria, but it's very gentle, and it's also very hydrating, and it's very gentle on all the other microbes that are supposed to be in the ears to keep that good ear balance. There's a natural ear flora, just like there is a natural gut flora. So it's really best to do it in a natural, gentle, slow way to heal those infections versus the conventional products if you can. So, okay, anyway, he had a good little massage. So now I'm going to take my wipes or pad and just wipe out the ears. And then, as I was doing that, I let him go ahead and shake his head a few times, so that's good as well. Let him just shake out some of the debris and excess product. Good boy. So I'm just coming into the ear. I just use my finger and I just work the wipe around. I'm pushing with a little bit of pressure, enough to kind of get in there and wipe well, but very aware of the amount of pressure to make sure I don't hurt his ear. These little bones and cartilage and stuff in the ear can be very fragile, so you want to be careful. You can also take the wipe, twist it up a little bit into like a giant kind of Q-tip and do it a little bit that way, but we do not want to use Q-tips in the ears. Please don't. That's one of the huge reasons I designed these ear drops the way I did several years ago, because so many people have had really serious side effects with using Q-tips in their pets, like broken eardrums, broken ear bones, and impactions of the ears, so we don't want to do that. But as you can see, when I twisted it up and put it down in there, it did get a little bit on the end there, and then we got all that out of the one ear. Now let me wipe the other ear. It's helpful too with the grooming sling to turn them around if you want when you're doing like the other ear, or if you're cleaning their feet, do the 2 feet on the side closest to you first, and then you can flip them around the other way and do the other feet so they're closer to you. That's something I've found really helpful. Alright, buddy. Just twist it up again. Work it in there like a kind of giant soft Q-tip. There we go. He's done. We got all that, and then like I said, come back in 24 hours with a clean wipe and wipe again, and you'll get some more debris. Okay, another little another little trick that I've learned is keep a small bowl of some soapy water here, and I'm just gonna wash my hands in this bowl of water, and I keep a towel on hand to dry them, so that now when I take him down from the grooming sling, my hands aren't slippery, number one, so I don't risk dropping him. Oops, let me get that off, buddy. And number two, I don't get the grooming sling dirty with the debris from his ears, the oils, debris from his nails, toothpaste, whatever grooming thing I'm doing. So I learned that trick years ago after I kept having to clean the grooming sling after every time, and it was, a rather pain. So, all right, we'll put our dirty stuff over there. See if he wants more treat before he goes, or do you just want to get down? Oh, he's going to have some. Do you want to have the rest of it, buddy? Yeah. Good boy. Okay. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Let me get him out of here and then see if anybody has any questions before I run. Say bye to Stubby. Oh, he's such a good boy. He's the best boy ever, best boy in the whole world. Okay, no questions. Lots of people watching, sending some waves your way. So, okay, anybody has any questions, you want links to any of the products, just send us a message or comment on the video. Bye.